Tiger fans, we are still in the mid-season break, and you've heard all of our thoughts on the weekly shows about how we've tracked so far for the mid-season. We've given our review, our thoughts, our grading and all that kind of stuff. Now it's your turn. Now we want to hear from the viewers what you all think about the Tigers season so far. So we put the question out there, what score would you give the Tigers out of 10 for 2025 so far and why? And which draftees have impressed you the most and why? And I want to give a massive thanks to all of you who sent back the video answers that we can compile into this video. And with that being said, this is the viewers' take, your take on the Richmond season so far in 2025.
Thanks for the questions, Chris. What am I going to rate the Tigers out of 10 this year? I'm going an 8 out of 10. Not really, a bit like the coach, not really looking at the wins tally, but being competitive in, for mine, 11 out of 12 matches. It's a really good sign. The improvement in Brown, Banks, Campbell, Dow, Miller, and Hugo. It just shows you what that games, 30 to 80 games, you see the improvement. As for the draftees, we could name them all, but I'm going Luke Traynor is probably my favourite player. Looks like a 200-game veteran. Just all class. It's probably due for the bye will help him. He's looking a little bit tired the last couple of weeks. Sammy Lawler, he just doesn't fumble. If Kane Corns likes him, he's doing something okay. So, and for the final one, Tom Sims, our next in waiting ruckman, just showed what he can do. Really exciting times ahead for the Tigers.
Hey there, footy fans. I'm back again on the show. Michaels was kind enough to invite me onto here. Again, I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to be able to let you guys know some of my thoughts on a little mid-season review for how the boys are tracking so far in season 2025. If you see me looking down, I do have a few notes I'd like to refer to. But other than that, hopefully you can manage to agree with some statements that I have made here on my notes. So overall for our season and what I would rate it at the moment out of 10, I would have to give it an 8.5 personally, and these are my reasons why. Across the board, we've shown great resilience and consistency, hanging in games and staying in them, even when we're under immense amounts of pressure. The younger players, especially including the recent draftees, have stepped up it massively. Many of them have played fewer than 10 games, but are already showing some serious promise and showing that they belong not only at the Richmond Football Club, but also in the AFL itself. Adam Uze has clearly built, in my opinion, a strong connection between not only the players, but also the coaching staff. And in my point of view, there's a lot of buy-in across the board. Above all, the effort week in and week out is, to me, it's undeniable. You can see that they're fully committed, they're trying, they're backing Uze's game plan, and they're all hanging in there for each other. Some of the fewer recent draftees that have caught my eye, obviously we have to mention Sammy Lawler first. He's got a great skill set and plays with real maturity. His footy IQ is second to none. In my opinion, it's beyond his years. He's a bit of a freak. He's not afraid to direct traffic, even to senior players, and I believe he's a natural leader in the making for the Richmond Football Club. Campbell Gray reminds me a lot of Nathan Broad with his defensive presence. Very clean in contests, great spoiling ability, and in all is just a solid, composed backman. Unfortunately, has been dropped this week, but got to go backwards to go forward sometimes. Luke Traynor, again, another young gun. Been super versatile so far this year, and I've been really impressed with what he's been able to bring to the table. Whether he's down forward or back, he just adapts and gives us a lot of the flexibility when we need it. And lastly, I'd like to mention Tom Brown. He's taken another step forward this year. He's extremely composed under pressure, has a really smart head on his shoulders, and has neat disposal efficiency in most games. And he's becoming more and more confident breaking lines off of halfback, and he can be very damaging by foot and split a game open. So there's just a few of my thoughts for the 2025 season so far. I hope you guys enjoy the upcoming game. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Big Footy Tigercast. Michaels is doing an awesome job. So thanks again for allowing me on the show. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whenever you watch this. And until next time, go Tigers.
Hey Tiger fans, just like to talk about what score I would give us out of the 2025 season and why. And I'd have to say you'd have to give us about an 8 or a 9 based on the fact that how many games we've won so far and the development of some of the younger kids and whatnot. You know, we were tipped to finish on the bottom and not win a game, and I think we far exceeded that. Question number 2, which draftees have impressed the most and why? I would have to say Luke Traynor, number 1, because he's been very consistent. He's nearly played every game. He consistently shows up week in, week out. And then you'd probably have to say Sammy to follow. He obviously hasn't had the same impact due to injury and whatnot, but I mean, he's showed some serious skill and flair, and it's bloody exciting. So, yeah, look forward to the rest of the season. I'm just about to jump in the car and head into the game, so go Tigers.
Righto, straight into it. What score would I give out of 10 for the Tiger season so far? I reckon I'll give him a 9. I reckon had we snuck the GWS game, snuck the Roos game, then she's 10 out of 10. But yeah, all positives. 9 out of 10, you can't beat that. And secondly, which of the draftees have impressed you the most throughout the season? Can I say all of the above to start with? There's been aspects of each one of them that I think I've really loved and enjoyed. I'll just go into just a couple. Look, Sammy Lawler looks a star. He doesn't fumble. He's got all the time in the world. Seems to make the right decision. Can jump at the ball. Really excited to see how he comes back from his injury. Secondly, Luke Traynor. I mean, he's fallen off a little bit of late, but he just looks so calm and composed down back. So they're probably the main 2 that have really impressed me. But look, I love Fool's aggression. I love Sims' jump at the ball. Armstrong's aggression as well is probably a bit more than what I thought. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you, and go Tigers.
Hey guys, Dan here. Apologies for the no shirt. It's currently 10 degrees in Melbourne, and yeah, it's got to be done. Been asked to answer a couple of questions on Richmond's season, and what are my thoughts? The season out of 10 so far, I'm going to give it an 8. And that's pretty much off one game. The way we dismantled Carlton's season, it was just priceless. The way they just thought they had it in the bag and we just ran over the top of them, it's pretty much ruined their season and just set the tone for ours. Our best recruits so far, they've all played amazing. I don't know. It's hard to nail just one of them, but going to give a couple of shout-outs to Luke Traynor. The way he plays is like Alex Rance vibes. He just plays like a man possessed. I can't wait to see him get bigger and stronger and just, yeah, be that human wrecking ball. But the number 1, it's got to be Lawler. They say don't compare him to Dusty, but man, he just does everything that Dusty does. Like the way he celebrates, everything, the goals. So yeah, looking forward to the future, and go Tigers.
Hi there, fellow Tigers. My name's Travis. So the 2 questions are, what do I give our season out of 10 so far? I'm going to give it an 8. I think this year is clearly about development. It's not about results. And I think clearly our team has developed really, really positively so far this year. And I'm not just talking about the draftees. We're talking about players like Banks and Mansell and Campbell and Ralph Smith and kids who have been there a bit longer than the new draftees. That's all we could ask for at this stage. Everyone is improving, and by far the signs are very good, and there's a lot of growth and improvement in the team and the players so far. Which draftees have impressed me most? Well, all of them, But I'm going to give a special mention to Trainer. Trainer plays like a guy who's been playing for 50 to 100 games, and when you consider he's just starting his journey and he was doing VCE exams not that long ago, it's really impressive. He's smooth, he's calm, he's cool, makes good decisions, and I think at the moment he would be the front runner to win our Best First Year Player award. So go Tigers from me, and good luck.
So there you have it, Tiger folks. That is your thoughts on the mid-season rankings so far. Massive thank you again to everybody who sent back their replies. I really appreciate it. And we'll be sure to get the fans more involved in future videos as well. So if you do want a chance to send through a message of some kind, just keep an eye out for the post and we'll definitely get more people involved. But the mid-season break is now almost done. The boys will be hitting the track again next week as we prepare to take on the Bulldogs. We'll be back on Monday night with our live show, 8:30 p.m. And make sure you like and subscribe for more Tiger content. Until next time, go Tigers.